As the sun set over the city, Detective Jameson sat in his office pondering the latest case that had landed on his desk. It was a most mysterious case, one that had everyone baffled. The victim was a wealthy businessman named Thomas Marshall, who had been found dead in his mansion. There were no signs of forced entry, and the only clue the police had was a small piece of paper found in his hand with the words "The clock strikes 13" written on it. Detective Jameson immediately sensed that this was no ordinary murder. He gathered his team of detectives and began his investigation. He combed through the victim's financial records, interviewed his family and friends, and searched his mansion for any clues. Days turned into weeks, and the case seemed to be going nowhere. But then, something strange happened. A mysterious woman appeared at the police station, claiming to have information about the case. She was tall, with long black hair and piercing blue eyes. She introduced herself as Anna, and said that she had been watching the mansion for weeks before the murder occurred. Anna claimed that she had seen a man in a dark cloak leaving the mansion on the night of the murder. She described the man as tall, with a thin face and a scar on his left cheek. She also said that she had heard the sound of a clock striking 13 at around the same time. Detective Jameson was intrigued. He asked Anna to accompany him to the mansion to see if she could identify anything that might help the investigation. When they arrived, Anna immediately pointed out a hidden staircase that led to a secret room in the mansion. The room was filled with clocks of all shapes and sizes, and in the center was a large grandfather clock that had stopped at 13 o'clock. As they investigated further, they discovered that Thomas Marshall had been involved in a secret society that worshipped the god of time. The group believed that they could manipulate time itself, and that the only way to achieve this was by performing a sacrifice at the stroke of 13 o'clock. It turned out that Marshall had been planning to leave the society, but they had caught wind of his plans and had murdered him to prevent him from leaving. The man in the cloak that Anna had seen was one of the members of the society, and the scar on his cheek was the mark of the god of time. In the end, Detective Jameson and his team were able to arrest the members of the secret society and bring them to justice. The case had been solved, but the mystery of time and the power it held lingered on in their minds. If you like our story, please like, share and do subscribe to our channel.